The general speaks.
I think it's the end of the beginning, and I think everything changes right now.
A who's who of U.S. coalition and Afghan commanders assemble at Kandahar airfield to hear from the new architect of the Afghan war.
This will go on for quite a while, but it will be decided, in my view, in the next 1 to 2 years. We are going to focus with additional forces in the South. The South is going to be the main effort. I believe that by next summer, the uplift of new forces will make a difference on the ground significantly.
The top brass arrived in from all reaches of southern Afghanistan, many of them deliberating their commander-in-chief's much-delayed remarks and how to fulfill the obvious job of articulating that down to the lowest ranks.
What we obtain, we can't maintain because we don't have the resources to maintain. Once they send it here, maybe we'll be able to make a difference instead of, like I said, backsliding.
For the Canadian general in charge of Kandahar, President Obama's promise of more forces marks the beginning of a change in tactics. Amid rising casualties and dwindling support at home, the Canadians have said they will leave Afghanistan by 2011. But that's not before they use the additional boots on the ground to try and quell this restive region.
The intent is to ensure that around the city, and when I say around the city, I mean right from Arghandab down to Daman, we create a ring of stability. This ring of stability is essential to be created by May next year, so that we have a true buffer zone of people that believe in something else than the insurgency.
The commanders in this room will have changes of their own to make on McChrystal's orders as switching from warfighting to full-blown counterinsurgency becomes their mission.
These officers will have a heavy responsibility to shoulder when they return to their commands. These are the leaders that General McChrystal will count on to implement what could be the final push in the battle for Afghanistan's future. Clayton, Swisher, Al Jazeera, Kandahar Airfield.